Okay, chicken and chorizo jambalaya. It's a beautiful, simple dish, and I'm going to show you how to make it. We're going to start off with a little bit of olive oil.
Do you want me to get chopping?
Yes, please. Can you dice the chorizo? Just one sausage should be enough.
Okay.
And then slice the peppers for me.
I can do that.
So we're going to start with a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in there. It's nice and hot, which is what I want. And then we're going to go straight in with one sliced onion. And we want to cook that down, get a little bit of caramelization in there. And then we're going to add the chorizo in straight away. Because I want that chorizo to caramelize, get the color, but also to bleed. You know, I want it to, all those juices run into the onions and go beautiful and red.
So why is it? It's just such a good pairing, isn't it? Chorizo with chicken.
Oh, it's a match made in heaven.
Dishes.
Absolutely. Frying chorizo, onion. Only thing that can make it better, bit of garlic.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to get in our chopped garlic, and we're just going to brown this off.
So, Mike, if you're not a chorizo fan, is there anything else you could put in there instead?
Yeah, I mean, you could do it with, like, a beautiful cooked ham. You could do it with some, like, smoked ham, some bacon, some lardons. Yeah, you can, absolutely.
Yeah.
OK, so now we're going to get into here, some spices. So we're going to go with 1 tablespoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and then a couple of tablespoons of Cajun spice.
So that's just a spice mix, right?
That's just a spice mix. So you want to cook out those spices and really release those aromats, because that's when everything really gets going and you get those beautiful smells. Add in a touch more olive oil, and then we're going to add our chicken now.
Now, are you using chicken breast there, or is
chicken
that
breast? You could do it with thigh, absolutely. So we're going to brown that all off, and then we're going to add in our peppers as well.
Capsicum, Mike. Capsicum here in Australia.
I can't.
You just can't go there, can you?
No, it's a pepper.
It's OK, I'll keep pulling you up on these little things.
It's a red and green bell pepper. OK, so once that starts to brown,
Do you want me to, are you
yes,
ready?
please, you can throw in the peppers. That just gives it a beautiful lifting colour as well.
And, of course, I'm really happy to see you putting some veggies in there.
I always put in my little bit of veg in there, you know? For me, it's for colour.
OK. And for me, it's adding in, you know, the fibre and the vitamin C and the antioxidants and the nutrients.
That too.
It does look pretty, though. I'll give you that.
It's beautiful. Can you pass me the
next?
tomatoes, please? All right, so we're going to add that now.
Do you know, this feels like so many different versions of a dish I would do at home.
Yeah.
And what varies are the spices, I guess.
I always think there's those crossover dishes with countries where, you know, everyone has their own sort of version of, in a way. And obviously the key to this dish is the beautiful rice, is the tilda, which brings it all together. And you see how it's all unctuous? It's about ready for the rice, because I want it to soak up all of that gorgeous sauce.
OK, and interestingly for me, you're going to use basmati rice.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, this is a beautiful rice. It's always in my cupboard at home. It goes really light and fluffy. You know, it's a great rice for something like this. And it cooks super quick in 10 minutes. And this brand especially, like, it's aged for a year. You know, the process, the milling process is all designed to aim for perfection. They separate, like, the grains, which aren't as good as the perfect white, fluffy ones. Like, it's a great rice to cook with.
Well, do you know, nutritionally, actually, I give a big tick to basmati as well, because it's lower GI. So that means you absorb the carbohydrates from that rice a little bit slower, so it's not going to give you that big spike in blood glucose that you can get from some other types of white rice. So I'm a fan.
Awesome.
Now,
you know I'm happy, Joe, when I make you happy.
Yeah, I'm interested that you wash the rice as well, though.
Always. For me, I always wash it 3 times. It's how I was taught. It's how I do it every single time I cook rice. Wash it 3 times in fresh water, leave it aside to drain off, and then you cook with it.
So that's just getting rid of any sort of excess starch.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, about ready for the stock, please. I mean, this is, like, the smell is beautiful, but the chili in there, woo, is strong.
It is. It's getting right up my nose, and I'm trying really hard not to sneeze.
We pour in the stock now, and then we're going to bring it to the boil, lower it to a simmer, and leave it uncovered till it cooks for about 10 minutes, OK? And all that liquid should be just about gone, and then we're going to put the lid on it and cover it with no heat. And that will just finish the cooking process. so it steams and goes really light and fluffy and perfect and delicious. You ready for the smell?
I am. I'm getting ready. That does look good.
I just love it. Like, it's so easy. And the flavours and aroma, look at that. Just takes me back. Full flavoured, beautiful. And we're just gonna serve it up. You could just serve it, leave it in the pot and put it in the middle, but this is a cute bowl.
It is a cute bowl.
It is.
Yeah, I think that's what I'd do. Plonk that in the middle of the table, let everyone help themselves.
Less dishes.
It feels like the sort of dish you want to go back for seconds for.
Oh, 100%. Like this, there'll be no leftovers. But even better the next day, I promise you, just grows in flavour. I mean, look at that. Beautiful, simple. Oh, I want to get stuck in, don't you?
Well, I'm getting stuck in. Let's do it. This looks like my kind of meal, I've got to be honest. Let's do it.
I mean, that colour for me is so inviting. It's spicy, it's zingy, it's juicy, it's succulent. The chicken is just melting in your mouth.
It's got some kick.
Oh,
But
I
that's
like a little bit of chili.
But that's up my street. I think that's delicious. That's definitely my kind of meal.
Awesome.
Beautiful, mate. Beautiful.
Chicken and chorizo jambalaya. It will become a staple in your house.